Welcome back to Spirit Journey. Just share your spiritual knowledge from experience. And I'm not sure how much spiritual knowledge I'm going to share in this video. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a very special loved one of mine who is not feeling very well right now because every time you turn around, there's somebody lobbing a jab at her emotional body that comes, from her narcissistic past. And, or the past of her narcissistic abusers, I should say, to make that sound more accurate. The poor girl's constantly getting bullied and battered on some level. So I just wanted to give a shout out, send her some love, and let her know that I was thinking about her, and let her know that you're not alone, no matter how alone narcissistic abuse makes people feel. You're not alone. There's a lot of people going through it, and it's horrible. And there's just not much that can be done or said to just make it all better. It's the emotional battering that people have to go through from the narcissist until something can finally be done about it, or no contact can be done in a way to where the other party, the abusing party, does not know how to contact the individual they're trying to abuse. But it's horrible because the black sheep, we'll say, call the black sheep, that's the ones the narcissists like to target the most, but it's the black sheep that provide the most fulfillment to the narcissist, because they're basically an empty shell, constantly needing to be filled with something to let them know that they're important, that they still matter, that all that stuff. And they require external things for that. They don't have any internal strength, so it has to come from external sources. It has to be, the guy noticed how good I am at something, and he needs this, or he wants that, or I don't know. It just has to be. There has to be somebody to show something to, somebody to lay claim to, somebody to say that, you wouldn't be in the wonderful place you are in your life if it wasn't for the abuse of the narcissist. Because that's what makes them feel so wonderful. It makes them feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's ridiculous. It's sad because so many people suffer because of that. The people that suffer are the ones that usually don't want to hurt the narcissist back. And for one, the narcissist, their emotions are so jacked up. I mean, they don't really have a limit of how low they're willing to go. See, I didn't realize that before. I thought a narcissist that happened to be in your family would still have some kind of standard of morality that they would not sink beneath. But no, they don't seem to. I don't want to ever make the mistake of saying that or thinking that anymore, because I thought it was narcissistic abusers that weren't actually related to you that would be the worst. But no, it's not. It's the ones that are related to you. They will treat their family and do worse things to their family than they would ever do to a stranger. So that leads me back to the whole thing. What is it? Does the narcissist, do they feel like because they're a family member, a relative, whatever, that they are like required to receive forgiveness to be allowed to just continue the behavior? I mean, maybe some kind of weird, weak psychology that they have going on makes that seem right in their head. I don't know, it's really twisted, but just when you go zero contact with the narcissist, still knows they still know where you're at, so they can send letters or whatever, then you're going to get bombarded. My experience is that you get bombarded every holiday, every birthday, every every reason, every excuse that the narcissist can find, they want to send some kind of communication to guilt trip the abused, so that the abused will come back somehow, some way. You know, they try all kinds of different tactics as well. The longer you stay zero contact, the more tactics you get to witness them utilizing. You know, tell stories of their desperation, you know, things like that. It's pretty trippy. I mean, you get to watch this whole dichotomy of psychology start unfolding as their desperation builds, and they start looking, you're really getting desperate for that next fix. You know, it's like their victims are a drug for them. You know, they need their high. You know, they can't find a drug quite like that one drug, you know, and they want that high. It's sickening. But, you know, just to kind of wrap this up, you know, people that spend their life targeting the ones they love instead of helping the ones they love, you know, it's not gonna work. There won't be a continuing, you know, family dynamic. You know, people are fed up with the shit. They're over. They're getting done with it. Yeah, but yeah, you've got other abusers, and yeah, it comes from parental figures, from siblings, from employers. You know, just any authority position, power positions. It goes to people's heads and screws them up, and then they get into this whole dynamic of abusing the authority that they're gifted by others. It's not a right. You don't have the right to narcissistically abuse and manipulate your children. You know, I mean, it's disgusting. It creates way too much resentment and, yeah, just so many bad things, bad energy. But anyway, you know, abandoning kids, abusing kids, and then expecting kids to come running back is, that's just not going to work. You know, it's not going to work. But anyway, I'm not going to keep going on about this. I just wanted to send a shout out to a loved one with some sincerity. You know, I want healing to happen and the attachment of those abusers to be gone. And yeah, so that'll happen. Anyway, takes time. You know, that time heals all wounds, you know, but it helps when other daggers aren't being thrown in there. But anyway, wish everybody a good day. Hopefully everybody keeps it between the lines and stays in their lane on all fronts, if you know what I mean. So peace, one love, one light. Later.